really quick, you all. Hopefully you can hear me. I got my heater going, but I decided to actually sit in, I wanted to say Moda, sit in, oh, that's what I was about to say, meditate. Funny. Meditate with Moldavite. Okay, so, I had two pieces in my hands, one in each left and right hand, and then I placed a piece right here on my throat. So I'm not really one to go into like the chakras and whatnot. I just felt like it would be a really interesting thing to place not just any crystal on my throat, but the Moldavite crystal, just to see what type of effect it would have on me. Anyway, needless to say, I shut my lights down and I had my my two color changing, I'm sorry y'all, like I'm really zoned out, just bear with me. Okay, weird, I know. So yeah, I had my lights off, and then I had my color changing lights, just kind of free flowing, doing as it please. Anyway, so I had my earphones on and I was just listening to music, just kind of letting the music take me away, just let it soak in my spirit and just kind of, you know, let it be what it's going to be. I initially was going to write all this down and then record this, but now trying to talk about it, it's a little harder than I expected. Hopefully it just comes out properly or appropriately. But it was so weird because aside from like the general feeling that I get with Moldavite, that electrical sensation that just kind of starts from my head and flows all the way down to my feet, my fingertips were like extremely tingling. My hands get extra sweaty. It feels like my hands are ringing. My throat started like low-key vibrating. Like it was just like, I don't know, it was like, I feel like it was doing this, you know, like someone lightly just putting little, you know, just putting little amounts of pressure right here in this area, just in that area. And so that's just kind of what it felt like, just like a little rat-a-tat-tat, you know, pitter-pat in my throat area. And then as amongst that, or amongst other sensations, that was just super weird for me, because I don't know, like you're not talking, you can hear your throat kind of like vibrate when you speak if you place your hand around your neck, or you know, anywhere in that neck region. You can kind of, you know, feel your neck vibrate. So it felt like my throat was vibrating in a sense, but it wasn't really. I don't really know how to explain that. And then the craziest, well, not the craziest, because I guess I could say two really crazy things. One, I'll start with this one. I felt extremely light. Like I found myself kind of dozing off. Like, I don't know, without realizing it. Like I was a little tired for real, but like I was really into my music. So I found myself dozing off, and then I would have to catch myself. Like, I don't know, like, dang, am I tired for real? Or like, is this thing just taking me away low key? And like, I gotta bring myself back. But anyway, I found myself dozing, and as I was dozing, I felt myself being lifted from myself. Does that make sense? Like, I've never astral projected or astral traveled or any of that type stuff, but I felt like that's what my spirit was trying to do, or my body was trying to do. Like I was trying to leave me so I can, I don't know, be free, go somewhere. I'm not quite sure, but like every time I felt myself lifting from myself or being pulled from myself, I was dozing off and then I'd catch myself, which would bring me back. Like it's like that rubber band effect, how you stretch it, you know, without letting it go, and you feel that, you know, that resistance type of thing. Yeah, so it felt like I was being stretched. It felt like I was being pulled from myself, but every time I would wake back up, you know, from nodding off or dozing off or whatever, then I'd snap back to me. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's crazy, huh? I hope I'm explaining that appropriately. I'm gonna probably look back at this video and be like, dang, I should have said this. You know, this is why I make multiple videos, and I'm just like, if I think about it anymore, I'm gonna just make another video. I really don't care. But yeah, I felt like a rubber band. Which was crazy. Like it was almost like I didn't want to go further than what I was going. Like I knew something was happening. Like that feeling right there, that feeling of being stretched, that feeling of being removed from yourself, like I felt that. I knew it was happening as I'm dozing off, which is why I would immediately wake back up or, you know, snap myself back to reality, so that I'm not leaving myself, because God only knows what takes place after that, where I'll go, or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm legit not ready for that type of thing. I'm a little scared. Now, aside from that, even though I thought that was highly insane, having a crystal in my left hand, having a crystal in my right hand, I lie to you not. I wish I could exaggerate this, but I lie to you not. I got so scared. Because it felt like each crystal was walking in my hand. It would start in one area. It would start in one area of my palm, which would be the center. I had my hands flat to my side, both left and right side, next to my thighs. Like, I have nowhere to go. I'm not doing anything. I'm just laying down, you know what I'm saying? So both crystals started in the center of my palm, and my smallest crystal that was in my right hand, it not only did it move from one spot to another, so it started here and then ended up here, but before it got here, it was here, obviously. So center of my palm, then right here somewhere, and then closer to my pinky. I'm trying to see this so that it actually makes sense and look right. But or so that you can, you can picture this in your mind, like just visualize this with me. So yeah, before it got to like this part of my pinky, it flipped. Now my hands are flat. I don't know. My hands were flat, but this crystal walked. You hear me? That sounds so crazy. That sounds so crazy. That sounds really crazy. But this crystal walked. It walked and flipped. I don't know, it moved, it shifted, I don't know. It started in one spot and ended in a whole another spot. You know what I'm saying? But I could feel it. That's the only way I can explain it. I could feel it walking in my hand. Both crystals. Both crystals started in the center of my palm. Now, I had a bigger Moldavite in my left hand, in the center of my palm. Now, this one didn't get far, but it definitely was not where it started. So, my bigger crystal started here and then just ended up right here, like literally not far at all. So, but it moved nonetheless. So I'm just like, I could feel it. the very first thing, the only thing I could think is, oh my God, this crystal is walking. These crystals are crystals. They're not even really, they're not crystals. They're meteorites, or a form of meteorite. They're tektites. This stone, that's the more suitable term for this. This stone walked. These stones walked. That was the only thing I could think in my mind. And then my armpits started itching super bad. Like I got so nervous. I got so sweaty. I got scared. I had a complete flush. Like, that just took over me. It overwhelmed me. It was just a complete flush. They called it the Moldavite flush. I was like, okay, I don't know what this is that everybody talking about, but I ain't felt it yet. I ain't get it. You know, I'm not really looking for the experience. You know, I'd rather go in without any psyche manipulation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go in knowing what others have experienced, because then I feel like, you know, though I know I won't go in expecting those same things, in the back of my mind, clearly this is what you know has happened with others. So maybe it'll happen to you, maybe it won't. I just prefer to go in with a blank slate. I want nothing, no influencing. Nothing. I don't want anything to influence my experience, my thoughts about the stone or crystal, whatever, about the experience. I don't want anything to influence that. So nothing but the stone itself. And I can honestly say I have heard very minor details about Moldavite. I've heard tidbits of information here and there, but never anything like super in depth, which is what I am now currently trying to do outside of avoiding my homework. Like, I got so much of it to do, and I'm not having it. So I had a complete flush. This sensation overtook me, overwhelmed me, and I can say I teared up a little bit. I teared up. It became a little emotional. I felt like I had a very familiar spirit pass me. That made me really happy, but it also made me very, very emotional. A really, really great friend of mine that passed away. So, a best friend of mine that passed away. But that's neither here nor there. All of it was just, you know, a part of my experience. Like, just blew my mind. Crazy. But I definitely did get very emotional. I could easily doze off. Crazy. I've had nothing but really awesome experiences with Moldavite thus far. And now, yesterday, I did have a break. I had a total breakdown. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening type. Like, my emotions were everywhere. I was a total mess. But since having it, I've been super calm. I've been, like, I mean, really calm. Like, I feel like it's like a minimal high, but you're able to maintain composure, like, in the midst of chaos. Like, that's what it's been doing for me. It's beyond me, the way I've been feeling. I don't know if I'm going to include my very raw moment, my very natural moment that I had yesterday with Moldavite. I think I want to, but I'm a little afraid. because y'all haven't seen me in that light. But I think it's very healthy to know that I'm human, you know what I mean? That we're all human and we have emotions and, you know, feelings, and we go through things, we deal with things. So I may include it. I'm gonna have to figure out how, but I may include it. It's very possible. If I don't fault me. But I'll figure it out. I don't know. Anyway, I just felt the need to explain my moldation. I don't know why I said it twice. Maybe because it sounded a little funny the first time, but my meditation with Moldavite. Super great, super weird for sure. But I'm pretty sure I'll go for it again. I'll try meditating with it again. I'm waiting on one last piece of Moldavite, and it's a pendant. I cannot wait to get it. I cannot wait to receive it. And then once that comes in, I can't promise you I'm going to be done buying Moldavite, but I'm going to do my very best to not buy anymore, because this is just getting outrageous. And once the Moldavite is completely off the market, everyone has bought them all, that's going to be it for everybody. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of getting it while it's good, you know, trying to get it while it's good. I don't really know. Anyway, I don't think I have anything else to say. My eye, something is like upsetting. My eye is very attitudinal right now. I don't think I have much more to say. I'm just super glad you all decided to join me, decided to watch. Thank you for rocking with me, literally each and every video. I really appreciate you all. I love you all so very much. Y'all stay blessed, stay favorable, stay happy, stay positive and full of light. Crystal kisses and royal blessings. Listen to me. If you are not ready for an immediate turn of events, a non-permissible shake in your life, if you're not ready for things to be removed, things to be shifted, things to be turned upside down, if you're not ready for everything to be cleared without hesitation in your life, everything that is not meant for you, everything that means you no good, anything that is not beneficial to your long-term purpose, the destination, if you're not ready for your entire shit to be flipped upside down, right side up, do not get Moldavite. Do not interact with Moldavite. Don't go near it. If you are not ready for everything that is not suitable for your ultimate purpose, do not do not come close to this stone. Don't do it. I thought this, I'm not gonna say I thought this stone was a joke, because I didn't, but I took it at face value. And I have battled between wondering if this was just the good Lord trying to show me certain things, as well it could be, or if the things that were happening actually had anything to do with this stone. Could it be my psyche? Could it be the stories I've heard? Could it be, you know, the conniptions I've seen, you know, caused on TikTok, freaking YouTube, all of that. Could it just be a mix of everything? I don't know. But I will tell you that this damn stone is no joke. It's one feeling to be able to enjoy your purpose in life, for you to live in your truth, for you to live in your passion. But the journey it takes to get there, the dirt you got to climb out of, the hurt that's caused, the pain that you'll feel around you, through you, everything that may hurt on account of getting to your most appropriate self, your best self. If you are not ready to endure any of that, I can promise you, no matter your spirituality, no matter your belief, Moldavite is not the stone for you if you are not ready. Irregardless of what all is said, like I can't think of anything else that it could be aside from my personal walk with God and the ridiculous energy that has been unveiled with carrying and sleeping with this stone. Multiple pieces of that. Like, my whole everything is just an explosion at this point. Like, it's blowing the F out of my mind. I've been irritated. I've been mad. I've been a little sad. I've been extremely calm and like carefree zone in the midst of chaos, like massive amounts of chaos. Specifically like at work. Like, I've been the calmest I think I've ever really been. My dreams are out of this world. And I can't wrap my mind around my emotions. Like, I feel so much of my emotions at one time. So many of my emotions at one time. I was debating about posting this because usually you all are used to seeing me happy-go-lucky or just super into crystals and, you know, all that the channel's about. But never nothing like this raw from me, this natural. But I think it's important. My stomach has been torn to shreds. Like, it's so crazy because everything is good. Yet there's still those things in your life that just really affect you. And I just believe I'm having one of those moments, and it is almost intolerable. It's unnecessary. It's aggravating. It's irritating. It's the most annoying, most stupid thing ever. The feelings, having to deal with such stupidity. It's so crazy because even now I'm wearing my Moldavite and I can't take it off. It's removable, obviously. I can remove it if I want to, but it provides such a high that it's super weird. Like, you know, the feelings that it causes, the emotions and the hurt, but it's almost like you can't take it out. You don't want to be rid of it because in a way, in a very twisted way, you like what it's doing. It's doing things that I didn't necessarily have the courage to do on my own. Is it the stone that's doing this? I don't know. I don't know. Which is why anything, any moment that I have, I feel like I just need to record it. I need to speak about it, vent about it, put it out there, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's experiencing this. But you know what I'm saying? I'm also a very spiritual person. I'm very in tune with myself, with God. You know what I mean? And that's not to freaking make anybody uncomfortable, but you know, this is just necessary. I have to get this off of me. I have to some way, somehow journal this, document this. That way I know I'm not just tripping. I can't be. I can't be. I got nothing else. I got nothing else. I've been sick. Like this, they say it makes you nauseous, it makes you dizzy. I didn't really start getting none of that until some of my ish started hitting the fan. So, I don't know. Really quick. If you buy Moldavite, you be ready. Be ready for everything that it is going to do, everything it's going to release, everything it's going to remove, everything it's going to shift, everything that it's going to rid you of that is not beneficial to who you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to be going, and whatever that does not resonate with your full potential, your 100% purpose. You be effing ready. Be ready. If you are not, do not get Moldavite. If you are not ready, do not get Moldavite. Okay, look at this shit.